welcome to our year's last episode of WIki Whaa! Yay! On this episode, we have our three contestants.
Hunter Rose.
Sienna Biswell.
Ryder Peasel.
And as usual, we will have the same rules as always, where I will give them three statements. These statements are statements that two of them we have found from random articles on Wikipedia. One of them we have completely made up and is not true at all. And their goal is to pick out the one that is made up. Our first set of statements, excuse me, is about actors. Statement one. American actor Chris Pratt started his working life in Hawaii. At the time, he was homeless and actually working at a Safeway. Our second one is while filming the Tarantino film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Brad Pitt actually objected to the way Bruce Lee was depicted in the film during one fight scene, yelling, "It's Bruce Lee, man!" And our last one, Tom Cruise's cousin, William Mufasa, is also an actor who has appeared alongside Cruise in 5 films. Which of those did we make up? Everyone have an answer they're happy with?
Yes.
Hold them up for the camera to see.
It's kind of small.
We've got 3, 2, and 3, and nobody gets a point.
It was one?
Chris Pratt.
That
No, it's not true. We made it up.
But
We
that
all
sounds
made it
so
up.
He was not. He was homeless in Hawaii, but he did not. His mom worked at the Safeway.
That's such a
That's
technicality.
Ethan.
Well, the other two are fully true, though, so it's still the one that's false. Sorry.
Malicious.
Second set are about root vegetables. The most exciting topic. The earliest archaeologically verified potato remains were found at a coastal site in central Peru dating to 2500 BC. There's also some recent evidence from stone tools of potatoes suggesting evidence of potatoes possibly as far back as 3400 BC. However, it is difficult to be certain as potatoes do not preserve well compared to other crops. Our second statement is, as a root crop, turnips grow best in cold weather. Hot temperatures cause the roots to become woody and bad tasting. And our last one, the parsnip is a biennial plant with a rosette of roughly hairy leaves that have a pungent odor when crushed. Parsnips are grown for their fleshy, edible, cream-colored taproots. Their roots can be ground and mixed with salt water to create a syrup-like substance that is used in skincare products. Potatoes, turnips, or parsnips. What did we make up? All right, what numbers do we have? We got 2, 1, and 3, so we will have someone right, and it is Ryder.
What?
The parsnip one is false. What part of it is false?
It's not used for skincare products.
I knew that.
Not used for skincare products. Our third round is about birds. Penguins are aquatic flightless birds from Antarctica. The majority of penguins' life is spent on land, only going into the sea to retrieve food. Their pointy beaks help them catch their slippery prey. Eagles are large, powerfully built birds of prey with heavy heads and beaks. The smallest species of eagle is the South Nicobar serpent eagle, coming in at 1 pound and approximately 16 inches tall. Our last bird fact is that ostriches are large, flightless birds. They are the heaviest living birds. I think that means birds. They are the heaviest living birds and lay the largest eggs of any living land animal. They can run up to 43.5 miles per hour, coming in as the fastest bird on land. All right, do you all three have an answer?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. We got 2, 2, and 2. And the eagle one is apparently true.
What?
It's the penguin one. What's weird about the penguin thing? What's false about it?
No, it doesn't only go into the sea to retrieve food, it also retrieves food on land.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, fact number 4. I think we still have just Ryder has 1 and everyone else is at 0. So very low scoring game, but there's still 2 rounds left.
I don't know.
Haunted colleges. At Illinois State University, the ghost of Angeline Milner, the first librarian at the university, is said to haunt Williams Hall, built in 1940. Now named in honor of Milner after she retired in 1929, working there from 1890 to 1927. So 1927. In the 90s, students started to report encounters with what they believe were the ghost of Milner. Our second one is in Kenyon College, Schaefer Pool, which was nicknamed the Greenhouse, was said to be haunted by a previous student who died there. The Greenhouse ghost is said to be a student who died in a diving accident when he jumped too high off the diving board and hit his head, which led to the removal of the diving board. For our last one, Notre Dame legends have endured as long as the campus itself, and so has the ghost of Washington Hall. Theories as to the ghost's identity vary, with the most common theory being that the spirit is named Nathan Hall, who supposedly slept on the steps of Washington Hall the night before he was brutally murdered in 1920. Which of these do we make up? Is it Illinois State University, Kenyon College, or Notre Dame? Librarian, diving board accident, or person who was brutally murdered? What do we got? Let's see your answers. 2, 3, and 2, and it is 2.
What?
The brutally murdered one apparently is real.
Why would he have a greenhouse if he died on a diving board?
That's a good point. Maybe they turned the pool into a greenhouse.
Maybe.
Well, it's because it had a glass ceiling. It looked like a greenhouse.
There you go. All right, our last one is Disney stuff.
Oh, I'm so good at this.
Oh, yes.
The first one, Ariel, is the daughter of Triton, who is the son of Poseidon. Poseidon is the brother of Zeus, who is the father to Hercules. That would mean Ariel and Hercules are related. The second one, even though we know him as Prince Charming, we never actually find out the real name of the prince character in Cinderella. Or the last one, in the Lion King script, Mufasa was actually supposed to come back in the later act of the movie and get his revenge on Scar, but ultimately it was scrapped. Which of those was made up? Right, I get this one right, you lock up the win. Otherwise you open the door for a tiebreaker that Ethan hasn't prepared. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, and 2. Well, you're all wrong, so it doesn't matter. Right or wins.
Yeah.
It's the Lion King one. Mufasa's not gonna come back. He was dead.
Oh, you said Mufasa, but I was thinking Scar. And
No,
that's
Mufasa.
I was thinking,
Mufasa was supposed to come back in the later act and get revenge on Scar, but ultimately it was scrapped.
There's something about the Lion King that I heard one.
So the other two are true. We're gonna give one of the big trophies.
Since the last episode.
Since they don't really
Can I get the big trophy?
keep it, then he can hold it.
I get the big one.
Who's gonna get that trophy?
Someone who wins Best Picture next year.
Okay.
Ryder, congratulations with, I think, a score of 3. You are our winner. Do you have anyone you want to thank or any words of wisdom you want to share with future audiences?
It was a good year. A lot of good stuff happened. You're not gonna be here anymore. He's not gonna be here anymore. So,
Yes.
it might be better.
All right. On that note, thanks for watching.
oh, wow.